Hey guys, it's Dormee here, and I'm actually at Studio JS right now. I finished up my dog sitting, and that was a lot of fun. Also released that track last week called French Kiss. Haven't gotten any comments on it yet whatsoever, so I would like for you to listen to that and to comment. Let me know what you think. Because well, personally, my thoughts, I think it's gorgeous. And it's also simplistic, minimalistic, which is a lot of kind of music I do is simplistic and minimalism. I don't know, that really gets my blood pumping. Anyway, this week I'm talking about what I talked about a couple weeks ago, my stories. A couple weeks ago I did my free ramble 2, where I talked about stories that I'm creating. And let me be clear, there's only 2 stories that I'm working on. One story is finished, it just needs editing, and the music to go with that story is definitely not finished yet. What's exciting right now is the second story I'm working on, which I may release first. Still need to think about that, but the music's coming along really well. I'm keeping it really simple and basic and really passionate, and yeah, I want to tell you a little bit about this story. This story is about God. It's about the God of the Bible, Yahweh. And this story is about before he created the universe. And of course it's a work of fiction, but what if things like this happened? We don't know what happened before the formation of our universe. And so this story is an adventure story and a love story. And it's about God. And I'm making music to it, and I'm going to show you a little preview today. Things are going fast with this story. I just finished a chapter tonight, and I'm really excited about it. Obviously, definitely need to do a lot of editing on it, and also editing on the music. But I'm really just trying to pump it out there because the inspiration is there with me, inside of me, driving me to finish the story and tell it well. So the first track of the soundtrack, so to clarify, it's a short story, maybe 30 to 40 pages ultimately, and it'll have an album to go with it, an album of music, instrumental electronic music. And I'm going to show you the very first track to that album, and it's called Before the Beginning, and it's a preamble. But before I show you that track, I'm gonna read for you on my computer here what I've been typing, my preamble, just a little bit of it, just to give you a sense of the story. Alright, so here it is. This story begins when there was no beginning. When God, Yahweh, the Father of our universe, was a young boy living in the great beyond with his brothers and sisters, playing in the fields of glory by the great tree from which he would eventually seed the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil as we know it in our universe. There was no universe to imagine, no Messiah to save the lost, no angels to rebel, no heaven or hell, nothing but love among brothers and sisters of powers, even unknown to man and angels of today. But also, each with the power to create life as he or she saw fit, each with the power to create the very fabric of realities innumerable, each with the power to breathe the very essence of freedom into their own creation. And now I'm going to show you the track at the very beginning, which is accompanying this preamble. It's called Before the Beginning. Here you go. Alright, so that's a rough track. I mean, it's basically what it's going to be, but I still realize that it's a bit harsh on the ears. And of course I just showed you a snippet of it, but I just want you to get excited about this story as much as I am. And well, this is Fridays with Dormee, right? So I'm just showing you what I'm making in the studio today, and it isn't just music, it's also stories. And I find writing so inspirational and fun to do. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this Fridays with Dormee up. So I want to give a big shout out to my faithful patrons, John and Ryan. I thank you so much for being so faithful. You're welcome to become a patron, link down below. I'll give a shout out to you if you want that. And please follow me on social media. I post every so often. But right here on YouTube is where you're going to get most of my content, so you're in a good spot right now. Okay, so that's it for this Fridays with Dormee. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a Wednesday night for me here at Studio JRS. This comes out on a Friday. I wasn't sure how I was gonna do this Fridays with Dormee because I've been pretty strapped for time lately, but I just found this little niche of time and been drinking a little bit, if you couldn't tell, and just feel really good. And I wanted to share this story with you, just a little sneak peek. A little hesitant to do so, but I hope you really enjoyed it. So anyway, till later, bye.